Yes, absolutely, my friends. What's going on, everybody? This is Luke Pico with IroncladConfidence.com coming to you guys today, my friends, with another amazing video. Yeah, buddy, baby. I hope you guys are straight rocking that world, dude, and always transforming that mindset, baby. Yeah, buddy, baby. So check it out, my friends. If you guys are new here to the YouTube channel, welcome to the freaking rock show, dude. Yeah, buddy. Welcome to the channel, you guys. On this channel, I share all kinds of deep insights on confidence building. We talk about the law of attraction. We talk about quantum physics. We talk about science. We talk about reality. And we talk about how everything works together to actually create the kind of reality that we all create from day to day, dude. And so, if that sounds like something you are interested in or you want to learn about, then stick around, my friends, because today I'd like to share with you how to redefine your confidence using reality shifting. How to redefine your confidence using reality shifting, baby. Because here's the thing, you guys, there are infinite realities that exist, and the only thing that stops us from actually achieving that reality is our focus. What we're focusing on, what we're thinking about, is literally creating the realities that all of us have, all of us possess, all of us create, and we don't even know it. In fact, if you ask most people, try this out. Ask an individual, do you know how reality works? They'll look at you like you're freaking crazy. What do you mean, do I know how reality works? Yeah, of course everyone does. But here's the thing, baby. Most people do not know how reality works. Most people don't. And so we're talking about how to redefine your confidence using reality shifting. You want to learn how to shift realities at any moment in time? Because I'm going to share it with you, baby. That's what this channel is about. That's why we talk about the law of attraction and how these universal laws work to govern our internal condition. And that internal condition that governs us creates whatever reality we project and we perceive to be true, dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. And so, check it out, you guys. So, ask an individual how reality works. Ask yourself, how does reality work? And if you don't know, let me explain it to you. Okay, reality comes from the personality that we possess. If we possess a personality that is all over the place, our reality is going to be all over the place. If we possess an insecure personality, we're going to have an insecure reality. Really stop and think about what I'm sharing with you here, baby. Most people ain't never heard these concepts, dude. Because see, here's the thing. What defines, right? How do you redefine something once it's defined? Really stop and think about that question. How do you redefine something that is already defined? You ever stop and think about that? Because here's the thing. Okay, let's take it a little bit further. How do you even define something? And and not just something, how do you define yourself? That's the real question. You see what I'm saying here, dude? Because let me explain to you how I've learned how it works. We define ourselves by the information that controls us. The information that we feed on, and the information we agree with, and the information that we believe the most, that is what defines us as an individual. Did you know that? A lot of people don't know that, baby. You see what I'm saying? And so check it out, dude. We as individuals, we learn to define who we are based upon the ideas that we were raised around, the beliefs that we were raised around. See, you could be living in a reality right now that's governed from past beliefs that you picked up from your childhood, old belief structures, old belief patterns that you adopted. See, all of us people, we adopt the ideas that were passed on to us. It's like It's like when somebody's running a relay race, right? And once they come around the relay race, what happens? They're going to pass the torch, right? They're going to pass the pipe on, right? Guess what, my friends? Us people, that's what we do when we live our life. We adopt the beliefs and the attitudes and the personalities and the ideas that defined our parents and their parents going back in time. And so guess what? Most people, because they don't recognize that distinction, because they don't make that distinction, they don't even realize that that information defines who they are. Now, yes, you go out and you get a job and you go to school and you learn some skill sets. This is what most people do. But you're still defined by your core beliefs. That's why you went in, you branched out, right? You branched out in schooling, you branched out and learned those skill sets. Your attitude's not exactly like your dad's or your mom's or whatever. But for the most part, you're defined by whatever information identifies you and me and everyone else, dude. And so we're talking about how to redefine your confidence using reality shifting. Because here's the thing, baby, you're shifting realities all the time. And you're just not aware of it. Most people aren't aware of it. In their minds, most people are, I got to go here, I got to go there, I got to do this, I got to do that. Hey, let's plan something for the weekend. Hey, let's plan this next week. Hey, let's plan this next year. For the most part, right? Yeah, buddy, baby. What you want to do, dude? What you want to do? You see what I'm saying? Because see, when you shift, you're gonna shift gears, right? Right? You're gonna shift from first gear to second gear to third gear. Whatever, I'm just saying. Right? Yeah. That means there has to be a shift, a trajectory. You have to be going in a certain direction. And so here's the thing. How to redefine your confidence. If you're stuck right now with very low confidence, somehow you've learned to define yourself based on your level of confidence. The only reason you'd be watching this video right now is because of the title. How to redefine your confidence, right? Using reality shifting. Oh, what is that? Reality shifting, right? How do I redefine myself? See, this isn't just go for confidence. This goes for courage. This goes for boldness. This goes for happiness. This goes for who you are as a person. You can redefine your whole identity. You can redefine your whole reality. But guess what, dude? You got to be willing to shift to a different reality. See, there's no way you can change in life while maintaining the same. See, if a person wants to stop doing something, like let's say a person wants to, like for me, for instance, for years, I used to smoke weed for years, dude. All the time, dude. I'll blaze it up. If it ain't chronic, don't blaze it up, dude. Guess what? In order for me to stop doing that, I had to stop doing that. I had to shift. And this is the reality I was creating. But in order to get to this reality where I didn't want to do that no more, and it's not because you don't enjoy it, it's just that you get trapped in a world, in a reality where, what comes with that? Laziness, tired, you get depressed, you get numb, you don't care, you just cope. And so for me, I was always like, dude, I want more out of life. In order for me to shift from the reality that I was in to this reality over here, that means I had to change. I had to be willing to change. I had to be willing to break a pattern. Because guess what? This is what I was allowing to define me. And because that was defining me, I didn't know how to redefine, right? In order for me to redefine, I had to shift my reality and focus on a different reality to break this pattern over here. That should blow your mind, dude. Yeah, buddy. Because I just literally handed you the key to transformation. I just literally handed you the key to transformation. Because see, there's realities all over the place. My reality is different than your reality and everyone else's reality. See, most people don't know that they're walking around in the overall collective field of reality, not even realizing that they have their own little unique reality. And that unique reality is giving them their reality. Really? Yeah, buddy, baby. This is the way it goes, my friends. And so for me, I started to recognize, what am I allowing to define me as a person? I could have allowed myself to be defined by all my past. Most people, they allow their past to define who they are. For the most part. Not even knowing that's what they're doing. Because that's what we do as people. That's what I did. You go through life, you gain a whole bunch of experiences, and once you gain all that experience, you live life, and then you look back on the choices you did, the things that you thought about, the actions you took, and you go, oh yeah, I got all this evidence to prove why. I got all this evidence. You're like a movie projector, and when a movie's getting projected on the screen, it's coming through the wheel, right? It's like a strip of film strip, right? And on the film strip, there's these little teeny individual frames. And each frame is capturing each picture of that frame builds up and creates a whole story. It creates a movie. And then you project, that movie gets projected on the big screen, dude. We're the same way, baby. Our whole life, we're picking up all this information. It's getting programmed into our frame of mind. And then guess what? We live life to project those thoughts that we experienced from the past onto reality. And then we create that reality, not even knowing that that's what we're doing. Not even knowing, for the most part, at a deep level, that we have the ability to redefine ourselves, recreate ourselves, reinvent ourselves. Have you ever thought that? What that even means? What that one word means, redefine. See, because you could define how you look at yourself. You could be defining yourself right now in a very toxic way, a very insecure way, a very negative way, a very sad way, a very broken way. And you can learn how to redefine yourself. I don't have to buy into that. This is what I did. I don't have to buy into the fact that I'm this person who's not secure. I don't have to buy into those ideas anymore. In fact, those ideas, they're not serving me. Those ideas actually make me feel kind of not good. And this is what happens. We get stuck in these patterns. And so guess what? In order to redefine yourself, in order for me to redefine myself, I had to literally shift what I was doing with my reality, with my personality. Because it's our personality that governs our external reality. Because see, our personality thinks the thoughts and choices that it aligns with, and then those thoughts and choices project that reality onto reality that we're creating, not even knowing we can redefine it. You see what I'm saying here, dude? Yeah, buddy, baby. And so for me, see, confidence, right? You want to learn how to build more self-esteem? You want to learn how to actually take pride in your work? Not that you don't, but I'm just saying. See, redefine means you're going to go to a new level, right? You're going to go to a new reality of thinking. A new reality. You could be in the worst reality and you can learn to shift. Because see, before the out here reality shows up, there's an in here reality. And in fact, your in here reality, your out there reality comes from your in here reality. Because it's how we view ourselves inside and talk to ourselves inside that gives us the reality that we create outside. You see, before we go to school, before we go to college, before we learn those skill sets, we tell our internal reality, this is what you're going to do. Hey, Luke, this is what you're going to do. You know, hey, Jimmy, Johnny, Angie, whatever, I'm just saying. Right? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then what we do is we hold on to that thought or that belief long enough because we allowed it to define who we are. And then we literally go in that direction of reality. We shift into that direction. You see what I'm saying here, dude? But guess what? If you want to, for me, that's what I did for years. I was working out in the corporate system. I was working at a job that I couldn't. It was a cool job, made decent money, pretty fun. But hey, dude, I didn't own my time. I didn't own my reality. I owned just enough time to sleep, get a weekend off, and get a paycheck. And in that free time, I would kind of construct a reality. And for me, most of the time was possessed and controlled and defined by someone else's reality. I get it, that's the way it goes, but guess what? In order for me to shift my reality, I had to shift my thinking. I had to give myself permission, I had to give myself reasons to allow this information to define who I am. Because whatever information defines you, that's what's giving you the reality you have, dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. That should blow your mind. Because guess what? You want to learn how to redefine your reality? You want to learn how to shift your reality? It's called quantum jumping, quantum shifting. Because what we're doing, all of us, all day, every day, is we're shifting with our thoughts. We think a thought and then we shift. We think a thought and then we shift in that reality, in that direction. See, right now, today, you could have a whole reality that you're preparing for. You have your whole day lined out. And all you have to do if you want a completely different reality is move those thoughts around. And by moving those thoughts around, you're going to shift in a different direction. Because you were going to define that day by the actions and the thoughts that you took that day. But because you redefined your day, you're going in a completely different direction. You moved your thoughts around. You moved your actions around, and because you did that, you completely did something different. You see what I'm saying here, dude? Most people don't know that, baby. Most people don't. And see, what I speak from is experience. I don't share anything with you that I haven't done myself. And that's the difference. So, not only do I know this is the truth, but I have information to back it up. I have proof because I've already proved it back to myself. But not just that, I have scientific data that I share with you that's based on science. That's based on the law of attraction, right? Most people don't know this information, baby. That's why this will blow most people's minds. Because once you start to understand how reality truly works, see, my reality is really my reality and it's real. Just like your reality is your reality and it's really real. It's yours. So, you want to learn how to redefine yourself? That's why I started doing these videos. See, every time I do a video, it redefines my intention. It redefines my reality. It redefines my personality. It redefines my confidence. It redefines my motivation. It redefines my happiness. It redefines my courage. It redefines my habits and my behaviors. And because that redefines it, it shifts my reality. That's how I've learned to do it. You want to redefine your confidence? You want to build more confidence? You want to have more self-esteem? I had to learn to let go of the old ideas that were defining me. Because for you start out pretty good because you have all your youth and your health and you're young and you're loaded up with motivation, and so you go out there trying to figure it out. But it comes a point in life where you're like, you know what? I just keep on tripping over my own stuff. I'm not making the kind of progress I want. What's going on here? And I started to figure out what was going on. I was being defined by these old patterns that I learned. And so for me to start building more confidence, I had to align myself with intention. Because a lot of us, we don't even know that we're doing things. We're intentionally doing things. That's our intention, right? To do this and our intention to do that. But see, when it starts to come to psychology, when it starts to come to the law of attraction, when it starts to come to our thoughts and our beliefs, most people don't really recognize how deep that actually goes to give us the reality that we're creating. We don't even bring it on that level, dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. And so for me, I had to learn to get to that. I had to learn to get comfortable with aligning myself with confidence. See, by you aligning yourself with this video right now, it's going to redefine your energy field inside. And because that redefines your energy field inside, it's going to shift your internal reality a little bit. And the more you align yourself with the energy that you want, the beliefs that you want, the attitude that you want, the behaviors that you want, the mindset that you want, the more you're going to start to shift your reality. Because you're going to allow yourself to be defined by different ideas now. And so anytime I get stuck in this world where I'm like, no, I can't do that, I shouldn't do that, that's not, I don't agree with that. I have to analyze why I don't agree with that. Is that information gonna benefit me? Is it gonna help me? Or am I just justifying it so that I don't have to actually change? Because there's information that can change us, dude. It can help us. It can make us more successful. And so I started giving myself permission to redefine myself, reinvent myself, right? Recreate myself, reprogram myself. Because that's how it goes, baby. We're defined by the information we agree with. And the information we agree with the most is what defines us. And because it defines us, it controls that reality. If we want a different reality, we have to shift our perception. We have to shift the information that we're allowing to define us. And that, my friends, is how to redefine your confidence. You have to redefine why you want to be confident. You have to redefine why you want to be more courageous. You have to. This is what I had to do. Because if you don't do it, guess what? You get the default. You get what comes on autopilot. And for me, I wasn't happy with that. That's why I had to constantly make changes. I had to constantly seek out new information. I had to constantly seek information that was built on truth, that was built on rock solid science, that was built on how reality really works. Because now I know that I'm going to make the right choice. Because see, the truth sets you free, dude. The truth liberates you from your own ignorance. It gives you the confidence. It gives you the motivation. It gives you the courage. It gives you the self-worth. It gives you the value. And because it gives you those things, you gain self-transformation. Yeah, buddy, baby. And that's how I've learned to do it. Redefine, realign what information you allow to control you, that you agree with. Doesn't mean you have to get rid of all of it, but you have to analyze certain things that you're agreeing with and then analyze why you agree with that. And then once you analyze that, say, hey, you know what? I give myself permission to change. Yeah, buddy, baby. And that, my friends, is how to redefine your confidence using reality shifting. You have to shift your reality to new things that are information that's going to allow you to redefine that level of confidence, that level of success, that level of happiness. I love what I do, dude. I love doing this. I love doing videos. I love doing a podcast. I love creating content. I love creating value. I love building confidence. Yeah, buddy, baby. But that's it, champions. That's all I got for you guys today, my friends. If you guys are new here to the channel, consider subscribing, dude. If you guys like the video, big ol' Hulk smash, dude. Boom! Yeah, buddy. And hit the little bell notification if you guys want to receive updates when I rock videos like this, baby. Yeah, buddy. And so, my friends, that's all I got for you guys today. But I do thank you guys, and I do look forward to talking to you champions again next time, baby. Peace. Always be open to redefine yourself. Always be open to anything, because it can help you.